Okay, so now we go to the stage where the opponent decides to stand up, because before long they realize that on their knees, if you're impeding their reach to get to what they want, they'll stand up. And so Chris is on my guard, and it went from here trying for the Kimura to him, yeah, back here I'm blocking and trying to. I realize I can't set up the triangle. He stands up. Which, by the way, if you have experience, you can triangle people who are standing, especially if they're tall. But we're going to bypass that. Notice as soon as he stands up, I want to cross grip his wrist, the right hand with my right hand. All right? And I pull it tight while I push on his hip. And now I'm immediately grabbing this ankle. So my hands are always grabbing. You never just sit here like this. You're never like, oh, what do I do? You have to always hold on. You have these key points where you grip him, and the ankle is one of them. I don't want him to get away, and this also impedes his ability to move his foot when I challenge his balance in that direction. So from here now, with both feet on his hips, yes, I can rear back, and I can heel, boom, stomp him to the face, which if you look at MMA, guys get knocked out cold with that. It's a very powerful shot because your body naturally stomps really well, and the bottoms of your feet are very tough. All right, so now I go foot behind the knee. Now, very important you see this configuration. Right to right, holding the wrist. Left to right, holding the ankle. Left foot on hip, right foot behind knee. And I'm gonna block here, and as I push with this foot, once his hips push back over empty space, he drops like a stone. All right? And then the momentum of him falling, I come up with it. All right? And now I wanna pass his guard. And I can pass his guard in even a number of ways. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this down to my left hand. And I'm going to bring, now I'm up on this, I'm on my right knee in front of me. So I'm going to bring this knee across his thigh. It's called a knee cut. And this hand is on the floor. And I'm going to slide through to what we call a modified scarf. He's not going to get no under. What do you do? Habits die hard, right? So now I end up here what we call modified scarf hold. This is a good position of control. Because like I said, I can hold this here. I can turn under to side control while still holding this knife, and I can feed it around here and grab it, and I can disarm. And now, again, I can, if you happen to have it in this hand, by the way, do essentially the same thing. I can feed it here, control it with my arm behind his neck, and then I can use this hand to disarm it. And then it's an open question what you would do with the knife at that point. You do what is necessary. So he's here, and if he's trying to, by the way, if he's out here trying to cut, I'm wearing shoes, presumably, I can, with the bottom of my shoe, if he happens to cut with the knife, all right, that's not bad. He'd have to really work to cut through a shoe, the sole of your shoe. And so that could be something as you're, boom, boom, I can kick, all right? Because we're gonna put two together. We're gonna do this hammer sweep if he's close enough and he's still trying to cut me, where I can grab the wrist. Notice the checklist. Grab the wrist, grab the ankle, foot on the hip, foot behind the knee. Pull, 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 push. He falls, and then here like this, yeah. And I pass to here. Now I can, like I said, I have a chance of disarming, or I can kind of hold it and control it. There's several things you can do actually to disarm the knife. One would be to come up to here like this, a kneeling side control, and put the other knee down on his arm. And now I can slide down here and pull the knife away. You get pretty creative. All right. So ending up here is good. But if I'm trying for all this and he just gets away, and now we're doing this thing, yeah, where he starts to circle. I'm going to circle with him, and every time he gets close, I'm not going to always kick for the face, because if I can't reach him and he cuts my calf or my thigh, I don't want to take a deep cut to my femoral artery. That can be fatal. So what I'll do instead is I'll kick the groin, the knees, boom, and I'm going to sit up like this, and then I'm hip hoisting back to my feet, and then it progresses with, yeah, dealing with it on a standing level. Right. So the proper way to get back to your feet, very important. So let me do it slowly. If he got close enough, I could also go feet on hips and just launch him away and sit up to here. While he's still far enough away, I put my weight on my left foot my right hand, my left hand is up. If he still charges in, I'm going to go right back to this again and kick away. And now, yeah, I'm kicking his groin, his knees. And now, from here, I go slide this under to over here. Notice what's going to happen. Triangle base from here to there. See the triangle? I'm still looking at him. My hand is still up. I'm still working with that knife if it comes in. So that's the proper way to get up to your feet, because it obeys two important rules. With or without a knife, when you get up, you must not go your head toward him, boom, or you must not look away. Right, exactly. So this satisfies both criteria. Kick it away, boom, 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 boom. Here, now in reality, you might have to be pretty darn quick, or you might fail once and have to put it back together again. But up here to there, while still hand up, looking at him, not looking away. All right, so that's two things. Hammer sweep, earlier one, ankle, foot on hip, foot behind knee, holding the wrist, coming up, passing. And then the second thing, he gets away from that, so then you're just gonna have to get back to your feet. All right, let's grab this out of the way. I don't get this. This is really cute right here. Okay, start with you coming in. What do you got? You got kicks. You got kicks from all over. Knees. Go down. Face. Boom. Right here. Yeah, boom. I guess close. Grab